How about now? I can't see a damn thing because this. All right, is that better? Oh my god, that is better. If it's plugged in, it works. Gosh darn it. Well, sorry for that. Let me get all the buttons actually working. You know what? Or let's crack a beer. It's a late freaking. What do you call it? St. Patty's Day celebration. Cheers. Clink, clink, clink. Yeah. Well, also, it was 316, you know? Austin 316. So I got to crack a beer open for him as well. Gosh darn it. All right. Today we making Mapo tofu. It's a Chinese spicy stuff. My butthole's going to feel bad tomorrow. There's going to be plenty of spiciness going on. All the peppers in the world. Some Szechuan, some Thai chilies. We doing all. All right. Pop this out here. There we go. All right. Sorry, it's been a rough week. It's been a rough week. Weekend, I guess, too. Holy moly. What do we gotta do first here? Oh, I'm doing some cucumbers too. Some of the Din Tai Fung cucumbers. Nice little spicy cucumber salad. Ain't had that for a while. It wasn't even that good at Din Tai Fung, but you know, it's famous. It looks neat if I stack it up correctly. So, doesn't hurt to make it. Plus, I've never made it before. And I need to eat some more veggies. Veggies are good for the soul. Oh, they gave me a fucking moldy cucumber. What jerks. I swear, I should never go there to buy produce. Grocery store down the street never has fresh produce. It's always like a wee bit dirty, or a wee bit unfresh, or a wee bit old, or a wee bit rotten, you know? But I never learned my lesson. It's so close, it's so convenient that I just go anyways. Spend all my money there. I should really work on that. I just be lazy sometimes. That's probably why I should get a car. Don't really want to get a car though. Better for the environment not to have a car. I have been trying to get this visa to go to Japan, but it's not looking really good right now. I printed out the form and everything, filled it out, looked at some of the things that I need to maybe get it done. It looks like the process is kind of annoying for someone who doesn't have a sponsor to go there. So I might end up just going to visit along with everybody else in, I'm not going to say September, probably like in October, because I think my brother's wedding's in September. I feel like it is. He's supposed to come visit next month. I'll ask him again. But I'm sure it's next month. I'm sure it's September. So I think I'm going to do a bit more traveling this year. Also, like my sister is having that big-ass family. First off, her family was, she got preggo. She didn't realize she was preggo. I kind of had a feeling she was. And then friggin', what's going on? Nancy, I spilled beer. It's 316, Austin 316. Had to slam my beer and spill it everywhere. My bad. heavily salt these cucumbers. Yeah, so they got a big ass family building right now, so I might go visit them this year as well. And we just let these chill for a bit in the Frigio. And then we do these peppercorns. Szechuanese peppercorns. That's the big thing. Yeah, it's hard for me to see the comments in there. Who's pregnant? Guy's been pregnant. She got pregnant. She got pregnant. She's been pregnant for a little bit now. I'm pretty sure she was pregnant since when we went on our trip to when we went out to the outer islands in Hawaii. Yeah. But they got a big family coming along, so I might have to go visit them when it calms down. How many months now? I feel like she's been pregnant since like November. I think she's been pregnant since November, at least. So that's like 4-ish months now, right? It's been 4 months, yeah. Oh, these Szechuan peppercorns are strong. Gotta put my cook in. Yeah, I had no idea either. Well, I kind of had an idea. Because when we went on vacation, she would be like, oh, I'm nauseous. Like, everywhere would go, she'd be like, I'm nauseous. I'm like, oh, shit. Well, there's only one reason why you would be nauseous right now. And had a feeling that's why she was feeling nauseous. That's why I didn't really ask her to drink or anything like that. And she didn't, so. You should tell her. You should tell her congratulations. It was pretty unexpected. But then their dog got pregnant, too. Their dog got pregnant. So now they about to have like all the freaking their dog and her got pregnant basically at the same time. So they about to have a huge family for a little bit. It is kind of funny. It is quite hilarious that it happened that way, but you know, life does strange things. I was just telling everybody that, like our family, anybody with our last name, right? Anybody with Sin Talang last name, just either don't want to have children or just like ain't ready for children and don't plan on having children, you know? Because you think about it, like all of us that I know that have our last name are over 30 now, and none of us has plans or seem to be in the works of getting children. And yeah, it's kind of true. None of us really want children. It's kind of weird, but I'm not mad at it. But it is very weird that anyone with our last name not really having kids. I know you guys don't want kids. Me, I you know, I'm thinking about it. If I meet the right person, maybe. If anything, I'll adopt. If I get too old for it, but there's not really something I really like. I'm gung-ho about. I do want a child to like maybe carry out my name, but that's it at most. But like her, like she didn't expect it either though, so. I agree on that, actually. I really do. I feel like we suffered a lot growing up. Didn't have many opportunities, so try to get to take advantage of it while you can. And then, you know, also I don't want to bring out children into this world. Like we suffered through like 4 depressions, almost a world war. Like, it's not a great time to raise children, and I'm not looking forward for the future for them, you know? But yeah, for sure. I've been saying it pretty often. Like, if I had children, I wouldn't be able to do what I want to do now. When are you guys going to Japan again? Because I might just go with you guys instead of living down there, because this visa is getting annoying to get. It's a lot of work. Of course, if I had kids, of course, that goes for anyone who has kids. I'd be okay with it. It's just most people ain't ready for children's. Well, not ready. I mean, I think if anything, we are. Most of us are ready for, well, not most of us, but a lot of us are ready for kids. We just don't want kids. Okay, so, oh, that's actually the dates that you guys are planning on? Yeah. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I'll buy tickets for around that time as well then. I do remember Ben, tall guy, real tall, great beard, has a great beard. He already got his ticket? Okay, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I plan on doing a little bit of traveling this year too, a little bit more. End of May, I think I'm going down to Houston for DreamCon. I already bought my tickets for DreamCon. I don't know if you know what DreamCon is. Oh my God, is that an actual Marshall? That's Marshall? That's Marshall's? Appreciate it, Marsh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the sub, bro. How you doing, senor? Hope you had a good time down here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go visit you guys out there, and well, not you guys out there, but I'm gonna go out to Japan the same time you guys do, if my visa doesn't work out. Had to use that Prime sub? Hell yeah! Thank you, thank you, thank you. That Prime sub is clutch as long as right now. Seems like good usage. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't be letting it go to waste. I feel that. I feel that. Glad I can be the source that you use it on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Houston in May, and then maybe I can visit you guys while I'm down there. It's only like a 3-hour drive, right? Maybe take the good week off and just travel up and down Texas. Wait, is Austin 3 hours from Houston? It is. It is. It is. I remember. I did drive it before. I drove. When one of my guys came to visit, we drove down to Corpus Christi. We went from Austin to Houston to Corpus Christi. It was, and Galveston. Yeah, we went all the way down there when we went to visit. So maybe I'll rent a car and do some driving. Stay for the week, because there's people I want to see in Dallas too, but that's a lot of driving. For somebody who hasn't been driven in a long ass time, that's kind of sketchy. I can't drive well. You would have passed through your hometown from Houston to Corpus Christi. Yeah, probably. I just couldn't tell because it didn't seem like towns down there. There was nothing down there. It was empty. It was a very long drive, but I thought it was gonna be way more fun in Galveston because it was like it was during Mardi Gras. I went for Mardi Gras. We went to Mardi Gras, and like it was like advertised as the second or third biggest Mardi Gras celebration, and it was a little rinky-dink town, and the water. Oh my God! Do not go swimming in Galveston water. I'll tell you that. All that BP oil, it's still there. The BP, what else? Exxon Mobil spills, all still there. It's fucking disgusting. The wind's very strong too, but it was. Someone got stung by a jellyfish down there. They got jellyfish. I don't see how jellyfish even live in that water, to be honest, because it's dirty. But I mean, it's a nice, tiny little town at least to enjoy. I'm glad I got to visit at least once to see what it looked like, because I hear like that's where like people go party and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty gross. I think I tried to hop in the water, but it was too cold, and then it smelled like poop. It smelled like straight poop. It was definitely not a good time to be down there. You just go hang with friends. Yeah, you guys go down there often? Because I know it's not that far, but I doubt that you guys actually go too often. What's that? Okay. I know they got. I got a few friends down there. I visited a couple times down in Houston, not past that. Houston, Dallas. I usually when I go visit, like whenever I'm in the area, I try to visit everyone I can down there because it's like there's a lot of people I know down there, but then it's like it's really not that close. It really is not that close compared to like some other places that are like state wise, right? It's in the same state, but it's so spread out. Yeah, it's so spread out. It's like saying like visiting Chicago from Milwaukee. That's like a 2-hour drive. That's still shorter than staying in Texas from town to town, you know? Sometimes you forget how wide it is. I remember going through, driving from Texas to here. That 17-hour drive was no joke. I was like, am I in Arizona yet? We drive for like 10 hours, still not in Arizona. I was like, hell no. Ain't doing that again. That's for sure. I might just stay here for another year. I think I like Vegas enough to stay. And they're almost done with this apartment complex, like not even down the street from me. It's literally across the street. So I might just see when that opens up and then move across to get like into a newer building if it's not too expensive. I also don't want to go through the hassle of moving. I was looking at New York, and I kind of do, but then like money wise, it's so expensive, and I don't want to be living in a studio. If I can find a good deal on an apartment, I'll think about moving somewhere like that. But it's like what I'm paying now for a studio. I'm okay. I'm okay with what I have here. Plus, no cold. None of that cold BS. Though I will want to get the train stations and whatnot. Definitely want to at least visit this year. Visit whenever you can. I appreciate you guys coming out to visit whenever you can. Because I know you guys always be traveling to other places and having a good time there. Austin is starting to get sparse, though. It seems like people are moving away from Austin. Like, it was a great migration towards it. Now, like, some few companies are moving away. Very surprising. I thought it was going to get bigger just because of tax write-offs and whatnot, but guess not. If you guys don't see me, yeah, for sure. It's I rarely miss the Munchie Mondays. I rarely miss them. I try not to miss them because it also helps me sharpen my cooking skills. If I miss them, I lose a day. It's sharpen my cooking skills. Even though I should just make it in. Yeah, if you're moving in all the time, though. That's true. That is true. I think last year, Texas did have the largest influx of people moving to the state. So it's just anecdotal, I guess. Seen a lot of news about companies not really vibing with Texas too much anymore. But that's also just everywhere. We will have a meal for me. Yeah, for sure. If you guys want me to cook one of these days for you, I will. Actually, I don't know how to make nam khao, but we can learn together. I don't know how to cook a lot of that stuff. I've been looking to make some more Laos food too, but I also like to have a little bit of diversity. So, but I haven't made lots of food in a little bit. Actually, yesterday I made what I call leftover tam mango because it's what I had in the fridge. I was like, I have a mango. Where the hell I get this mango from? I had a mango. I had some lime, some tomatoes. I was like, you know what? I'm making them today, and I made it. And my stomach didn't sit well last night because it was probably overdue, but it was good. It was good. I love the mango. The mango is so delicious. It's probably my favorite out of all of them. My grandma used to make it for me all the time. And I'd be the only one to eat it. And she still makes it. When she's like 90 plus old and she still makes it. She's obsessed. Man, I understand why. I understand why. The sweetness, the saltiness, the umami. It's all there. It has everything. Oh, and the sourness. Yeah. It's all there. It's a great meal. If only I remember to buy mangoes more often. I don't buy too many fruit. I don't eat too much fruit. I think that's one thing that I need to work on my diet. I've been trying to get better with my diet as I get older, and fiber is good. I eat a good amount of fiber. I eat plenty of edamame. I eat lots of greens, things like that. But the one thing I don't eat enough of is freaking fruit. Probably got like a vitamin C deficiency or something. Most of the meals I eat just don't have enough greens in it. Or fruit. I don't know what color fruit would be. I remember the old food trees. We don't got the fruit trees anymore, apparently. They got rid of that. Because it wasn't accurate enough. All right, what else? How am I supposed to make this? Oh, I gotta make the spicy wontons. Yeah, I can't wait to go to Houston though. I maybe I do just go and plan a whole like week and a half maybe, just to go driving around. I don't know if I can afford renting a car for that long though. That's true. Okay, I changed my mind. Maybe I won't do that because that's a lot of driving. Oh, in Houston? Hell yeah! Every time I go visit, I try to visit all the good eateries. It has the second biggest Chinatown in the U.S., which I love going to visit Chinatowns and whatnot. And they really do. They really do. Their Chinatown's very large just because they have so much space, but it's like it's not as jam-packed as the one out here is. So I feel like this Chinatown has more places to eat. It's just more compact versus Houston, where it's bigger, as in it just has more space. Because a lot of those shopping districts or shopping malls are really small. Is this pork or is this? No, this is beef. Gosh darn it. Wrong one. Like last time I was there, we went to this place called Chicken Leg Hut. And it was like a real big deal. Like these turkey leg hut. It was like a real big deal. These turkey legs were huge, but also like it was damn near a club going in there. We got a reservation. We got they had like hookah. And they had like hookah servers walking around giving out shots and stuff. I was like, man, they do it kind of crazy down here with the just for a turkey leg. I thought it was just a restaurant. It was more than a bar because they had all kinds of craziness going on in there. They had a really long line. Turkey party. Yeah, it was like a turkey party for sure. I was like, no way. It's like a real ass club up in here almost. They had loud music. They had a DJ. I was like, what is going on? I just came in to eat some turkey legs. But the turkey leg was pretty good. They had like a Hennessy basted turkey leg. They had like a normal one, a spicy one. It was pretty good. Don't get me wrong. But, turkey's turkey. Probably one of the worst meats. Granted, any poultry is pretty bad. I really don't like poultry like that. Chicken is eh. How many people can they fit in there? It was big because they also had like an outside venue. Like they legit had a outside with like a roofing and a DJ booth out there. They did it pretty crazy. Yes. Not gonna lie, Marshall's turkey is probably the best turkey I've ever eaten. Because like it was so good. It was so juicy. I can't replicate that. I definitely can't. The freaking the fried turkey is a difficult task. Definitely a difficult task to do. It ain't for everyone, that's for sure. I don't even cook myself turkey when I'm alone anyways. I used to, actually no, I'd wake up too late to, oh shit, forgot to make some rice. I'd wake up way too late to make turkey for the family back in the day. Because I used to work third shift for a while, and then I worked first shift, so it was a little difficult to make turkey. And that was before I did a lot of like cooking and stuff. I can get like a Cornish. Last year I made a Cornish hen for Thanksgiving for myself. I made it on Munchies Monday too, just because it was Thanksgiving Day. Obviously it wasn't on the day, but it was the month of, so it was fun. But maybe I'll make a fried Cornish hen, just to try it out. That's a lot of oil, but I'm sure it won't be nearly as bad. That might be the goal this year. Make fried Cornish hen for Thanksgiving. If I don't visit anybody for Thanksgiving this year, which I don't plan on it at the moment. I do plan on going back to Milwaukee to visit family in September, though. I believe that's when Huck's wedding is. I don't know for sure, but I think it's in September. If you guys are home, come visit you guys. Oh, for Thanksgiving? That's actually not a bad time to do that. For Turkey Day. It's actually not a bad idea. But we'd just be coming back from actually no, you said September, October. So if it was September, October, then yeah, it's like a month or so. Okay. I'll see what my bank account looks like back then. Because that is a little bit squished together. So June, and then September, and then end of September again. We'll see. Because Japan might drain my bank account. It might drain my bank account. Because of all the stuff that I want to do, it might drain my bank account just a little bit. I don't want it to, but it could. See what happens. Yeah, of course. But it would be nice to see you guys. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure you guys have an itinerary and whatnot. I'm probably gonna make my own itinerary as well, and then meet up with you guys if you guys want to go do stuff. Cause it's gonna be There's so much I want to see, so much I want to eat. I've never been to Japan, actually. I've never been to Japan. That's why I want to go. And then I want to go again the next year and the year after. I want to go every year at this point. I might just say fuck it and make it a yearly thing instead. Nah, I've never been. Never been. Ben's been there before. That's pretty neat. Maybe he can show us around. Because there's things like hiking up Mount Fuji, or going out to Okinawa, or like going up to Hokkaido. Like, there's so much stuff that I want to do, but there's just so little time in terms of like, oh my god, and hot springs. Hot springs is like obviously top of the list. Like the best ones I think are in Hokkaido, where the little monkeys stare at you while you naked. That that doesn't seem like it'd be a good time, but you know, if they want to watch, they can watch. Yeah, I definitely want to go to the hot springs. Cherry blossoms, like if you don't go see the cherry blossom season, like there's a lot to want to do, and to fit it all into one trip is kind of difficult. Even if you stay there for over a couple weeks, you know? There's so many regions. I definitely want to see it all. And then the seasonality, there's different things going on at different seasons. This year is supposed to go crazy in the spring, because they have, I think the World, not the World Series, but a big baseball event is going down this year in the spring, which is actually in a couple months. And Japanese people love Otani, you know what I mean? Everyone loves Otani, but they're doing something really big down there for the MLB. I don't remember exactly, but it's huge, and it's like one of the craziest things right there. Yeah, I know you guys are barely into sports, but Shohei Otani is a different breed, and he's bringing the world together. So it's hard to miss out on that. Yeah, but there's so much I want to do. That's why I want to live out there for like 6 months if I can get that visa going. If I can get that visa going, it shouldn't be a big deal. But it's not looking good. It's really not. I really got to set aside some time and actually do it, though. All right. I appreciate y'all showing up and showing love as always. Thank you. You guys have a wonderful Monday. Hopefully it's been a good start to the week for y'all. I'll keep you guys posted as well. Bye. Making the fill-in for the spicy dumplings. Alright, what else I need to do with this one? Move the ginger, pour the water into meats in batches. Possible to put the gingers in. A little bit of ginger. And then, did it say garlic too? I need some scallions. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta sit down and clean up that list and create a tier list for the anime list too, so that I can do that on. Okay, maybe I'll do that this Friday. Don't really have too many games to play, considering I think I'm late game Monster Hunter now. Not really. I still need to somehow unlock the gems and stuff. I don't know how that works. I have not looked up anything about Monster Hunter, which maybe I should. Maybe I should, because I am lacking quite a bit. I just want to explore the game as is, have some fun with it. It's been a decent amount of fun. The end of the month, though. End of next month, right? April, start of April. PoE comes out, though. So I also don't want to invest too much. But it's a good time to be a gamer, that's for sure. Good time to be a gamer. I think I'm being pretty good at it too. I've had Senor Numu carrying me through stuff, helping me get my gear. And by the time I got to where I'm at now, I had a lot of materials apparently that I needed to make a lot of stuff. So didn't have to grind it out on my own. I already had a lot of stuff set out. I saw a lot of posts about the Switch 2 come out too, which I do have to look into getting, but I really don't think Pokemon ZA is all that crazy. If I find it and I can see it, like I see that it's okay, I'll give it like a month or so before I actually buy it, because I don't feel like it's anything innovative or changing the game or anything. So I haven't really played or bought a Pokemon game since like Sword and Shield. I bought like Alpha Ruby and Sapphire just to play a little bit, but I didn't really play it like that. But since we've been playing Cobblemon and whatnot, I kind of been back in the Pokemon grind. You just got a parent-teacher conferences? What the heck? You had parent-teacher conference and work? They still make you work on parent-teacher conference days? Or you doing the parent-teacher conferencing? What the heck? Little children, babies doing okay in school? They ain't being making a mess, being ruckuses, being hoodlums. Baby children's. Ain't no crazy babies. Hopefully. Then you got out. Then you had to go meet some. You stayed there the whole damn time. I see. That's crazy. You were actually working. Could never imagine you working. Out of school at that. Supposed to be stay at home. What's going on? The heck? I remember you did work at the what cafe was that? Elephant Cafe? Was that what it's called? Elefantes Cafe. Used to go down there to get some good deals on some foods. It was good times. Good times. Used to get a few beers, drink some iced tea, call it a day. Alright, we gotta mix this thing up again because I messed it up. I added stuff too late. Alright, sounds good. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Always got to do these folding. I swear, I've been doing all of these freaking meals where I have to do like folding of these gosh darn wontons and dumplings and whatnot. It's been a lot of work. Ooh. Grab another beer. some water. I don't know if I can make it as pretty as a lot of the people do. Because I don't got an artistic bone in my body. But I will try my best. Bang. I really kind of dislike the monsoon season down here in Vegas, though. It's been extremely wet, windy. I got a warning telling me that, it's extremely windy today. And they ain't playing. I think I'm just going to do this. I can't make it pretty. I was going to try to, fold it in like some of them do. Actually, might be able to do something like that. Yeah. Actually, that's a little character to it, Nice little pocket in there. I think I'd deal with that. That's cool. It's just spicy wontons. So basically just wonton with a little spicy sauce that goes on the outside. First time I had it was at Din Tai Fung. I was like, yeah, this shit ain't all that. It is quite mid, as the kids say. I've seen a lot of posts about millennials retiring and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm pretty well off to retire on time. And then I look at the top comments and whatnot on Reddit, and it's like, yo, what are your plans over retirement? And they're like, the top post is clocking in. Hopefully, I can clock out two hours before my funeral, which is kind of real. That is way too real, because it seems like a lot of people, especially in this day and age, do not have the money or the means to save up for retirement and whatnot. And I don't know what's going to happen to people like my family and my brothers and sisters, because I know they are not financially, one, not well off, two, just kind of financially illiterate to begin with. I'm hoping for the best for them, but it seems like the cycle is going to continue when it comes to the generational non-wealth. I think they're going to be better off than what we had, but they don't have a good starting point for sure. My nieces and nephews is going to be pretty lagging, but they I honestly think struggle builds some kind of character, as long as they ain't going to the wrong routes. I think they'll be okay. Ugh. Oh, that's why I never see the log of that. Okay, Automod be catching shit. Okay. I like that. Automod. That's why it gives you a second to kind of reply. It doesn't show up in my other chat thing that I use, so I don't ever get to see it, and then it'd be sitting there for a while Oblivion takes care of it. But that's what's up. I like that. That way it doesn't pop up. Though I do like the cheap viewers. I would not pay because I'm too broke for that. But it's like that. It's like when Chris Tucker in Rush Hour is like cheap suits, cheap suits. Ha, cheap. Still wouldn't buy a suit though. I miss Rush Hour. Such a great movie, though. A lot of the jokes will not fly nowadays, but it's still an all-time classic. I should go back and watch that. I have not watched a movie in quite some time. I did go see Demon Slayer in theaters, and that was the last thing I went to watch. Before that, the last thing I watched was Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. And that was close to 20 years now. It gotta be close to 20 years. I feel like it came out, maybe not close to 20 years, maybe like over 10 years for sure. That might be too much. I might go watch the next Demon Slayer movie that comes out in theaters, though I haven't seen that either. Well, I don't know when that's coming out. It's gonna be years before that comes out. I don't think it's gonna be this year. Probably next year though. Super stoked that Frieren won another award for Anime of the Year, and then they announced season 2 shortly after that. So super duper stoked about that. When I do my anime list, that's obviously goated, and it's gonna be numero uno on that list. Ichiban, I believe, is how you say that in Japanese. You know, learning my Japanese, trying to keep that going. I'm on like close to a 60 streak on Duolingo, and I do pretty well with my my lessons and whatnot. I'm getting better at it. A lot of the words they try to teach you early on aren't really useful words, and they're like American words, you know? They're words that you were like, oh, that's obvious, you know what I mean? So I guess if for low level, it makes sense to teach that, because otherwise you're not like, you wouldn't know. So I guess, but they're words like you wouldn't use some 99% of the time, like cakey, like cake. That's obvious, right? I guess you don't want to go around saying like being like an ignorant English speaker and being like, sometimes people like try to speak Spanish and they'll add like Spanish sounding sounds to the end of words to make it be Spanish. So I guess you don't want that. But at least use words that are way more used. I think my lessons are starting to get more like I might possibly use these words. Which is good, but if I don't live there, it's gonna go away soon. But if I keep watching anime and doing Duolingo, I feel like the combination of the two is gonna get me close enough to to being at least being able to understand subs without subtitles, hopefully. Depending on how vigorous I go with the Duolingo lessons. I'm actually kind of surprised that I'm actually learning, since I'm not young anymore. Because learning a new language as you get older is quite difficult. But it's starting to stick. Maybe it's because I watch anime that I'm able to like somewhat retain it, which is good, because like every time I hear a word in Japanese that I understand, I'm like, I know what that word means. Like it makes sense. I'm like, yo, I just read it, but you know, that is exactly what they said. And there's good confirmation. It's fun. It's actually really fun to notice that kind of stuff. I really enjoy it. It's the little things. It's definitely the little things. know why I always do this. I guess it's time consuming and it's fun folding all these little ones. I just gotta remember to take my cucumbers out of the fridge and pat them so that I can throw some seasoning on them. Put some salt on these bad boys. Now I gotta drain them out. Ugh. Gosh darn it. And we pat them dry. Try to get as much moisture out of them, I guess. Cucumbers. Spicy sauce. Oh, I gotta rinse them. I guess I gotta rinse them. Whoops. Messing up already. I feel like if I'm gonna pat them dry, guess I should rinse them beforehand. Get the saltiness off of them. All of this salt. I guess the salt gets absorbed into them beforehand. I do love Persian cucumbers though. I like cucumbers in general. I don't eat enough of them. But Persian cucumbers, definitely way better than the normal one. I remember I used to work at a farm and I used to see those giant ass ones and I'm like, oh, those are delicious. No, the small baby cucumbers are the best. That's when size, when it's too big, that's when it don't matter. Those are too big. Smaller cucumbers taste better. Don't at me. Okay, toss cucumbers in a sauce bowl. Pat them dry with a clean kitchen towel. I guess I would use paper towels. Boop, boop. Yeah, last week was a little tough with all of my stuff breaking, but I think I managed to get it all fixed and figured out, and then had to replace a bunch of stuff. Came out of the pocket, and have to work a little harder to get more money on that, so I can replace it. But it's not too bad. I should be good. Bought me them DreamCon tickets. Still managed to afford the DreamCon tickets. I'm actually really looking forward to that. I think my cosplay is gonna be kind of sick. Okay. Shallow bowl. You can stack tongue. How to make the sauce? Sliced garlic, chili oil, and sesame oil. cucumbers dry up. And then we got sliced garlic. Chili oil, sesame oil. I don't know if chili oil actually does anything, but you know what? Just add some of that. Where's my sesame oil? That might have been too much. I'm gonna add some lao gao ma just because I think it needs more flavor to it than that. Because it adds a little zhuzh to it. Bang, okay. Garlic into oil, blah, blah, blah. And then you add soy sauce, sugar. Soy sauce. I'm gonna add more chili oil to make it a little bit more red. Then sugar. Oh, that's a lot of sugar. I forgot I just refilled this. Whoops. A little bit of sugar don't hurt nobody. And rice wine vinegar. And then 2 spoonfuls of warm water. I'm not gonna add 2 spoonfuls, but a smidge. What's going on, May? What you doing up at this time? How you doing, though? Of course, you coming here with the waters. Ah, do I have water? There we go, we got some water. Here for you. Cheers, 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 cheers. Wow, you both come in at the same time? What the heck? What's going on, May? What's going on, Banquito? How you doing? How's your Monday? We're making Chinese food today. We're making Mapo tofu, spicy wontons, and spicy what do you call this? Spicy cucumber salad. I guess it's not a salad. It's just spicy cucumbers. She streamed a little bit earlier. I do stream a smidge earlier. Just a smidge. Not by much. Though you should be asleep, should you not? You should still be somewhat asleep. How's it hanging for you guys, though? I hope this Monday has been kind to you and you guys had a decent weekend. Peppers. I'm going to add so many peppers. My stomach and my butthole will not like me for it, but today is going to be a spicy day. You guys did a TikTok trend? Did you guys actually record the TikTok? No way. Freaking Zoomers, man. Freaking Zoomers. Which TikTok trend is it? I know I'm not up to the trends, but I try to seem hip and cool, even though I'm a G-com, you know? You had to be in the floor whilst standing on his feet, we died. Bro. He had to be in the floor while standing on his feet? Okay, I don't know this TikTok trend. I don't know this TikTok trend. I'm too old for this. Too old. He had to be on the floor. It says in. It could have been either. He had to be on the floor while you stand on his feet. Oh, okay. You guys about to be TikTok famous. Then I can piggyback. I didn't know that was a trend. I don't recall seeing that. Maybe because my TikTok algorithm is really curated to me, for sure. It really does not have room to have like TikTok trends on it. Other than like the meme formats. I do get a few meme formatted TikTok trends on my timeline, but that's it. It's mostly sports and anime and video games, really. That's only on my TikTok. You got 500K on your piano video? That's insane. Okay, you is TikTok famous. Okay. Damn, I know you had it like that. That's ridiculous. All right, maybe I should learn how to play the piano. Because I need to work on some. I've been trying to work on some of my TikToks, but I've been very busy, and it takes a lot of time to record them. We got it, bro. Remember when you thought Mozzarella was the famous mozzarella TikTok guy when he wasn't? Your friends are you should. You should. I mean, if you're making these TikTok videos, you might as well. I mean, if you want to do that. Not saying that you should. It's a like big thing. Being internet famous does not seem to be very spectacular. Your Highness. What in the world? Oh, shoot. Banquito, what is you speaking on? Oh. Where'd I put my vinegar? Oh, there it is. Oblivion is not in chat today. I have not seen him. I haven't seen him in a couple days. I don't know where he's been. On Mondays, he shows up intermittently. Doesn't show up too often, but I'm sorry your best buddy is not here, okay? I've been trying to get him to visit me and Hero out at a convention in Houston. Upcoming in May? End of May? But he's not there. Where's your GCOM sticker? Wait, you didn't give me what you want me to make it. Caw. That's not the bat signal. That's not his bat signal. I honestly don't know what his bat signal would be. Oh, there we go. If you send me what you want as the sticker, as the emote, I will add it. I will add it just for you. Can it not be a sticker that says GCOM on it? That's all you want it to be? Just a sticker that says GCOM on it? That's not very, maybe I put I think I know. I think I know what it could be. It could be like a picture of an old man with the word GCOM on it. I think that would be better. It would be much reused if I think that's better. I'll have to put some effort into it. I will put some effort into it. It'll take me a little bit to add it. I haven't really had a ton of time to do it, but I have to make a new BRB screen. So once I find some time to get all of that put together, I got you. I got you. Don't disappoint you. I'll try not to. Okay? I would try not to disappoint you. I'll make it a good one. Banquita, we talking about Oblivion. We ain't talking about you. You live in the shadows of the Shadow Realm, my friend. Not quite Gotham. I do need some more better ideas when it comes to a few of my emotes. Some of them don't get used as often, but there's some good ones in there. You still don't see your cherry emote. Do you have Better TV installed on your browser? I think you can install it on mobile now, if you're on Mobi. Is Nazi Shogi in chat today? No, he is not either. No one's actually chilling today. It's been quite empty until you guys came in here. Where is everyone? Good question. Christicolis had a parent-teacher conference she had to go to, so she's not here at the moment, but she says she'll be back. And then Oblivion, Sleepy. I don't know. Actually, don't know. It's been quiet the past few days. I haven't really heard from them. I've been a little busy, so I haven't really put out the bat signal for them too often. The regulars, you know. I'll get a hold of them later on today, though. So I got to finalize some plans to see if they want to meet up. Where's the other old dude? Who's the other old dude? Oh, Hero? My old partner? What? What do you mean partner? I don't have partners. I'm a solo dolo, okay? Hero? I don't think you gave him a nickname either. How come we don't have a nickname for him yet? He isn't here either. He's probably taking his kids out to walk or something, walking his kids or something. I don't know what they do with children. I'm so far away from that. I don't know what they do with them. You haven't seen him in ages? Me neither. Me neither. It's okay though. They got lives. I can't really ask too much from him. Yeah, you do need to give him a nickname as well. It's alright, Banquito. When you turn to 18, Banquito, so I can cheers to you, maybe bake you a cake. I know that you're turning 18 soon. No, I could never be jealous of Hero, okay? He's just too easy to make fun of and blame for everything that I can't be jealous. I'm never jealous. What are you talking about? In the first place, I don't ever get jealous. He is tall. Especially for an Asian person. He's quite tall. But I'm not jealous of that. Not jealous of that. Never jealous, okay? Never jealous. Jealousy is a bad trait to have, and I'm not ever jealous because, you know, I only have good traits. Besides my bad traits. But I don't have bad traits. I'm not jealous that Shogi has two names. It's just unfair that he has two names, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm jealous of it. I'm just saying, why does he have two and nobody else does? I'm not saying like I should have two. I'm okay with one. I'm just saying it's unfair to everyone else. I do got to figure out where they at though. I haven't spoken to them for a few days. Grandeur? What's grandeur? What does that mean? Splenoid? Okay. You're using big words on me. I don't know what these big words mean. Why would you What? I don't know how you come up with these nicknames sometimes. Do you just throw them into like a AI machine? You throw them into ChatGPT and they just pop out? Is that how that works? I can see how you got Banquito's name, Mosquito, through that. That would make sense. Kind of works. Kind of works. It's your mind machine? Dang. You gotta put some stocks into your mind machine then, because my Nvidia stocks are kind of falling. Those are pretty unique names though. I've never heard of them. Grandier sounds like a Pokemon. And Slanoid is like, it reminds me of solenoid, which is a part of like a brake solenoid. It's the only solenoid I know. He ain't so slender no more. He's tall, but he ain't so slender no more. He's a dad now, so he got a dad bod. He's a super dad bod. I'm jealous of that. I'm jealous of dad bod, not gonna lie. He rocks a dad bod. I can't rock a dad bod. Even though I'm a G-com, I'm not a DG-com, so I'm not a dad. Oh, you got a whole algorithm to it. All right. If the person name don't sound like a noun, then you describe the person. Use their just adjectives to make a name. Okay. There's a whole algorithm to it. Okay. I thought it was just, throwing stuff at the wall. I don't know how Numu ended up with 2, but you are the one creating the names, not me. It has to have a bad kick to it. So it always has to be negative. Because I mean, Numu is shogi, right? And then shogi's cool. Shogi's a freaking, it's like chess, but like way more complicated. So it don't got a kick to it. That one don't got a kick to it. I guess kick doesn't have to be a negative connotation. Shogi's your bestie. He's one of your favorite. Okay. So now all right. Look, you can't have him have 2 nicknames and then also call him your fave. Because I thought Oblivion was your fave. No. You can't have 2 faves. That's not how that works. I'm done with this spicy cucumbers. I'm almost done with the wontons. How do I make a sauce? Dumb. I said Numis. Oh, your nicknames is his favorite. Oh, my bad. My dyslexia kicking? He's one of my favorite. Oh, you're right. I guess he's one of my faves, and I didn't read the rest. My dyslexia kicked in. I'm sorry. I'm starting to think I actually do have dyslexia. I don't know if it's actually true, but I'm starting to believe it. It's supposed to be a meme, but my goodness. Hey, I think that's a good meme to make, actually. It's the dyslexia. I feel like that would be a great meme. Get your eyes checked. That does remind me that I lost one of my contacts last night, so I had to open a new pack of contacts. A new pair, not a new pack. But I don't have any more contacts left. So I may actually have to see an eye doctor. I don't want to go see an eye doctor. I haven't seen an eye doctor in 2.5 years now. I don't know if I can. But my eyes are pretty bad. I think they're like negative 15, or is it negative 7.8? Negative 7.8, negative 5, or something like that. It's quite bad. And it's only getting worse. Only getting worse. I swear, before I actually had glasses, though, my eyes were completely fine. I'd be able to drive everywhere, and it was ridiculous. I don't think it's negative 15. Oh, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check my subscription, my prescription. Oh, okay. It's only negative 5. Negative 5. Okay, that's not too bad. I think you can see it. Hold on. Can you do that? Oh, it's backwards. And it won't. Yeah, it's negative 5. Yeah, I thought it was worse. Negative. Ain't too bad. For some reason, it's 14 diameter. 14.5 diameter. That's what that means. My bad. I got it mixed up. Yeah, 15 is like probably legally blind. I'm not quite legally blind yet. And I say yet, even though I'm old. I still have time to lose it. You're only negative 1? That's pretty good. I mean, that's not bad. Do you have to wear glasses at negative 1? Well, I'm negative 5, so I assume that you do. I think I used to be negative like 1.5, 1.25 or something like that. So I guess that is kind of, you can get that. Okay. You can get glasses at that time. Well, I think it only gets worse if you squint, though, right? If you're not squinting, at least, if you're not straining them, it's fine. Might even be better not to wear glasses if you're not straining them. But if you're straining them, then yeah, you're definitely making them worse by sitting in the back of class, trying to see the chalkboard and whatnot. Do they have chalkboards in classes nowadays? Probably whiteboards, right? Whiteboards? I don't know. I'm too old for this. I haven't been to school in years. They probably got like computer screens on the walls nowadays. How old am I? Look, I'm old enough to remember the days of them having chalkboards, all right? Is that not what people have these days? Do they not have chalkboards anymore? What do you guys use to write on the board? You just like... Wait, what is the... shoot. I don't have anybody old in here to remember. Projector. You guys don't have projectors anymore? But you don't even know what a projector is. I'm about to go through World War III and 4 at this point. No. I'm old. Look, the millennials, which I am, have gone through the biggest boom of technology ever so far, like ever. So you can't really blame me. I've seen phones go from only on the freaking countertop with a little spirally dial on it and everything to friggin' sit in your pocket and being able to go on the internet on it, you know? The whole ass technology went extinct in my time. It's not my fault. Look, I went to Hogwarts, so they're still sending mail through with birds, okay? All right? Just saying, Hogwarts does that. I went there for like 3 days. But then I got expelled. I got all these dumplings in here. Why did I get expelled? Because I was doing dark arts. They didn't like me doing dark arts. But I did send birds with messages and whatnot. Now it's been crazy few years. Okay, I also haven't been to school. So you guys do have reactors still? Bought air-made dumplings from freezer. How do you make them the nicest way? She bought air-made? ALR made? Already. I'm sorry. See, but the dyslexia, okay? The dyslexia be kicking in sometimes. Already made dumplings. You can't be using acronyms. Remember, I'm old. Back when my generation made those little acronyms be a thing, because I don't know if you remember the days of T9 phone inputs where you have to press a button like 3 times to get one letter out of it. I don't know if you remember that, but we made that. So we had to shorten all of our words. But she bought some frozen dumplings, right? Those frozen dumplings, some of them go really hard. The best way to make them is a bamboo steamer. Not even grab a great glass. Look, it's crazy that like children nowadays are so ungrateful with what they have. They ain't had to go through the struggles of wanting the letter S and then having to type it the number, I want to say 8, 3 times just to get it. And there was 4 letters on some of them freaking numbers. All right? It'd be 4 letters on them numbers, so you got to tap it 4 times to get it right. It was rough. It was rough growing up. I'm not a dad. Are you grateful every day to be able to use an iPad and your phone, to be able to text without having to press it 8 times? That's why when the Sidekick came out, I don't know if you remember the Sidekick, they're making a comeback. The Sidekick is starting to make a comeback, but it was one of the most popular phones of all time, just because they had a keyboard, a switch out keyboard that you can use. It was really neat. I had the Nokia N200, but it is what it is. Okay. As long as you're grateful. What is a bamboo steamer that I'm talking about? Let's see if I can find a picture. I have a bamboo steamer, but that one's for rice. It's a different use case for it. So it wouldn't be that. Let me see if I can find you a photo, though. But you may not have one of them if you don't often eat like steamed things. It's very useful for all kinds of steaming, though. Beep boop boop boo. Oh, put it on the wrong one. That's my recipe. Yeah, a woven bamboo basket. What's up, Sure Kento? Thank you. You're okay. It's like a band. I'm just gonna find a picture. I'll just find a picture. It's a little bit hard to explain. Just a little bit. Bamboo steamer. Okay, why does it go to Bing? Why did it go to Bing? These things. You never seen these things before? No, it's not a machine. You put it over a boiling pot of water. Have you've seen those before, right? I used to have one, but then when I moved, it broke on the car, so I haven't bought a new one. I haven't made like steamed dumplings. Oh, you got one of those? Oh, you don't got one of those. Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. I kind of assume that you don't. What you can do is get like a big pot and then put either like aluminum foil or like a base tray. I don't know how to explain the base tray too well either. One second. My wontons are getting cooked. Let me grab these and I can explain it a little bit better. Ah, it's hot. I should turn off the heat. Maybe that is kind of smart. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. I mean, that's what they're used for. That's why you see them selling at restaurants. But what you can do, let's see. I can give you an example. There you go. You take a giant pot. Sorry for the noise. You just take a giant pot like this. And then you get like a base, some kind of base. Like I have something like, oh, here it is. Like a wire base, something like this that has feet on it, little feetsies. And you put it in there. And then you take a flat tray or something. Like, you know, something like this that fits in there. And you just fill it with water. You fill the bottom part with water, and then you just put the dumplings right there, and you just throw it on the stove, and then you cover it. Basically does the same thing. You're just a little bit out of the way to do it. Think about getting someone to cook Mexican. But you cook Mexican food mainly and have layers that actually require steam or any kind. Same. I should though. I don't make dumplings too often. But I feel like it's nice to have because not only is it good for like vegetables and stuff too. Like nowadays, when I need to steam something, I use basically that technique since I have that, so I don't steam that too much. I do plan on making freaking what is that? What is the corn? Not enchiladas. What is it called? Mexican fuck. My mind is going blank. The one wrapped in corn husk. Tamales! Thank you. You knew what I was talking about. For sure. No problem, May. Anytime you need me to show you, I can show you again. I have weird techniques. I'm not the best cook, but I have some. You have yourself a wonderful night. Thank you for coming through. Tamales. Thank you. Because I was like, man, I'm having a brain fart right now. It's on my list of things to do. But that's exactly what I'm going to use that thing for. And I'm actually going to put it in a hot pot. Not a hot pot. An Instapot. I want to try to make it in an Instapot. I know it takes a really long time to make. So I figured I'd put it in, try it out in the Instapot. I've never made it in the Instapot before. So if I can do that, it would make my day go by so much faster. And it's a really good meal prep like thing to make. And I need more of those. Easy access, good food. Your tia trying to get me to help her make them every day, every New Year. Dang, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, especially when you do it from scratch and you do it the right way. It's a ton of work. So that's why I'm trying to shortcut. I'm trying to shortcut it by using an Instapot at least. With the whole wrapping process, the whole mashing process, I'll make it one of these days. I made what is it? I made Manti, which is German dumplings last week. I said I won't make a lot of dumplings, and I've been making a lot of dumplings the past couple weeks. I made it last week or the week before maybe, and holy moly, just wrapping those little things took me hours to do. It's a lot of work, but it's something I really got to learn how to do too. I got to learn how to have patience as well. But I haven't had a good tamale in a while. Like they have good Mexican places here in Las Vegas. But most of the time I go to a Mexican joint, I'm mostly going for some tacos, because when I lived in Texas, I was so upset at the Mexican food they had out there, because that is one of the big reasons I left. I thought, Texas is so close to Mexico that they would have good Mexican food, like good authentic Mexican food. Nope. I was highly disappointed. It was nothing but Tex-Mex. Like, I could not get a lengua taco if my life depended on it. I got lucky and found one food truck out of many that was open, like, for the weirdest hours. At the weirdest hours, it was like they closed at like 3:00 p.m. and I would be off of work. I wouldn't be off of work yet by the time they closed, so I didn't really get to eat it that often. But lengua tacos are my favorite tacos, so I was upset that they didn't have it when I was living in Texas. And then they ruined every single Mexican dish with like queso. That's the big thing out there in Texas. They love their queso. They will throw queso on it every damn thing. It's extremely upsetting. So I had to get up out of there. Out here it's not too bad. They actually have some decent ones. Most times it's either getting the masa prepared correctly or filling you want prepared. Yeah. Right. The vertical part is pretty easy when it comes to doing it inside an Instapot, though, I think. I think that actually takes care of that part. Detroit has good Mexican food? Really? Like, Detroit is one of the last places I think of that would have good Mexican food. Because when I lived in Milwaukee, surprisingly Milwaukee, which is in Wisconsin, if you don't know, it's actually not that far off from Detroit. But we had the south side of Milwaukee had some of the best Mexican food. And I took it for granted. I still took it for granted. Because when I moved away from Milwaukee, I moved to Hawaii, I moved to Texas. Both places did not have good Mexican food. Neither of them. Especially Hawaii. There are very little like Mexican people actually in Hawaii. So it's really difficult to get good Mexican food out there. I was actually very surprised. Especially in Texas, actually. Entire section of Detroit called Mexican taco trucks everywhere. So let me that's what I miss. But that's weird though. The Midwest seems to have good tacos. Surprisingly, what's going on, Emzali? How are you doing this fine Monday evening? Right? Is it evening for you guys? Yeah, it's like 7:00 for you guys. It's pretty evening-ish for me. For you, I mean. We were just talking about. Apparently, Detroit has good Mexican food. That's very, very surprising because maybe because the Midwest had a lot of industrial workers come through and they immigrated a lot of Mexican people that came for those opportunities, which makes sense, honestly. That's why my parents went there. A lot of manufacturing jobs and stuff. So it kind of makes sense. Good, but I love good. I haven't had noodle in like so long. I usually eat it after a good long night of drinking. So it makes sense. I haven't had it in a while because I don't drink as often though. What's up, Ninja Bacon 420? How you doing? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of burrito tacos though. Not gonna lie to you. I think it's overrated. It hit flame. It caught fire for a little bit, but I don't think it's really that good. Very overrated. How's your Monday coming along? Welcome in. I am making some Mapo tofu because I haven't had it in a while, and I bought some tofu that was on sale. And I figured, you know what? The only thing I really eat tofu with is with meat. So I'm gonna make some more. You prefer that sopa over menudo and pozole? Oh, really? That's surprising. I don't really like sopes that much. Making corned beef and cabbage for today. Last year I made a St. Patty's Day. I totally forgot that it was St. Patty's Day this weekend. I got pretty drunk on Friday just because I didn't even know it was freaking St. Patty's Day. Hope you guys had a good St. Patty's Day. Austin 316 Day as well. I totally forgot that was yesterday as well. Hope it is going good with the cabbages. I like menudo because it has tripe in it. I love me some tripe. If you make tripe the correct way, it's delicious. I know a lot of people are so hesitant to eat tripe because the way it looks, but it's quite delicious. It's actually quite delicious. I don't like tofu, but if it has meats in it, I'm okay with it. You can't eat tripe? That's crazy. I mean, is it because you don't like it? It's too fatty? I guess it is pretty fatty, especially if it's not cooked down completely. What's going on? Sleep easy. We're just saying, where the hell have you been? What's going on, my friend? I love tripe, even though, I mean, tripe is not actually tripe, which is, it's so confusing to me sometimes. Tripe is intestines. That means you can't have intestines either? Oh my god. You've never had tripe? See, like, there's a lot of people in the world who just can't eat tripe. I don't know. If it's not cooked good, I guess it can get very nasty. I eat chicken gizzards. I used to eat chicken gizzards all the time. I love chicken gizzards. In the Midwest, in Milwaukee, we had a place called JJ's Fish and Chicken, and I would always order like a 50-piece wings that they put crack on, which lemon pepper and whatnot, and then they put then I ordered gizzards on the side, fried gizzards. It's so good. My mom used to always make gizzards too because it was cheap and it was really good. It was really meaty. Surprising, gizzards is extremely meaty. You gonna add each tripitas? Yeah, but I feel like that's even fattier than tripe is. It's intestines. Tripitas is intestines. It always confuses me that tripe is called not tripe, but tripitas is actually intestines. That's my second favorite taco. I like lengua and tripitas. Those are my favorite. It's not the fact you can't eat right. Never tried it. Okay, you never tried. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, okay. You're the second person to come in here and say that they have texture issue with those kind of foods. I mean, it makes sense. But like the way I used to eat it growing up, as the Asian way to eat it, they would grill it, so it wouldn't have that like slimy-ish texture. It'd be more crisp and chewy, more than anything. It's because how dense the fat of the tripe actually is. Yeah, there's certain parts of it because there's like different parts of tripe. There's honeycomb tripe. There's and then there's I forgot what the second one is called. I think there's like 3 different tripes, like honeycomb, and then there's one that's like a little bit more gritty, but it's thinner, so it's not as thick. That's someone that I used to grill and eat because that one doesn't have that thick. It wasn't as thick like you were saying with the fat. That one I prefer. At least eating it that way. Eating it on a taco. Well, actually, they don't put it on tacos. I don't think there are. I don't think I've seen a place that have tripe on tacos. Oops. No, I messed up. I need to toast the chilies. Okay. Oh, I have that on. But like, I don't know. Do you eat the gizzards then? Do you like gizzards? Because you asking about them. Do you like gizzards? I love chicken gizzards. It's one of my favorite parts of the chicken. The good thing about eating gizzards as well is that it comes with hearts sometimes, and that's my favorite part of the chicken. Not gonna lie, a lot of people were like, you know, they like the breast meat, they like the thigh meat. My favorite part of the chicken is chicken heart. It's I don't know why. It just tastes so good. It also has a good texture to it. Nice chew that I can get down with. Where did I put my oil? There it is. Ever had tofu once in my life? 7th grade, home ec when I tried first. It's kind of tough. It depends on what kind of tofu you get. Like this one is firm tofu. You're actually supposed to use silken tofu in this recipe, but I hate it when it just falls apart. I like to be able to bite into my tofu, so I'd rather have that. But yeah, tofu is not the easiest thing to cook, and it doesn't taste like anything. To be honest, it really doesn't. The difference is cuts where it's taken from. Yeah. Oh, they're gross to you? I guess that makes sense. I mean, like, I think in terms of foods, like there are like components to it, right? How the way that you taste food or your like general food experience differs many ways. It's just like everything else where your senses are a huge part of it. In terms of taste, like smell, obviously is one of the bigger. It's like I believe like 80% of what you taste, or something like that. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's like 80% your tongue taste, and then 20% of it is the smell of it. Something like that. I remember a stat like that. But smell is a huge part of it, and then texture is also a part of it. I think there's a word for that too, like a textural eater. Yeah, tofu is not. It's not my favorite. Not my favorite protein. That's for sure. I can never be a vegetarian. If I ever were to become a vegetarian, I would probably die quite quickly. Because I just don't get filled if I'm just eating veggies, including tofu. I tried to eat Beyond Meat for a while, and then Beyond Meat kind of fell off the world. And like it was supposed to be more sustainable than like actual meat, but then it turns out to be just as bad in terms of like for the environment and things like that. Besides the humanity of it or the animality, whatever you want to call it, they that was only the difference. Plus, it was just as expensive, if not more. Then I need some poke. Oh, I don't have this light on. There we go. Yeah, but texture is like a humongous part of food. To me, I don't let it bother me too much unless it's like slimy. Once it gets to the point where it's slimy, it's just slimy or like extremely gritty, like sand gritty. Because I love eating snails, but some snails have like sand still in them, like literal sand still in them, if they're not cleaned properly. And I can't do that. That one, it hurts my teeth on top of that. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. How did you cook it? Did you bake it? Because like it tends to fall apart pretty easily then. The tofu tends to like, if you're like silken tofu, that completely falls apart. This is firmer tofu, so this is gonna be harder to fall apart. But it is. You must have like baked it or something. Baked tofu is something else. I don't think I've ever made baked tofu. Don't think I ever will. Because that sounds horrible. Oh snap!
Oh shit! There goes channel. A Sentish just raided with 9 odd ones.
Thank you, Sentish. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you did well. Hope you had fun on your stream. What did you do? You do anything fun? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. I'm making Mapo tofu today with some spicy cucumbers and spicy wontons. He's a legend, definitely a legend, coming through with the raid. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. How you guys doing? Toasted marshmallow, chocolate, strawberry, bacon between 2 graham crackers. Yum. That sounds so sweet. I hate sweets, but that sounds good, but also very sweet. Thank you, Sovich. Thank you. You look so pretty. Thank you. I haven't gotten a compliment today, but you know, I don't know. Men should get more compliments. All right, in life. I swear, you give a man a compliment, he'll be happy for the rest of the week. You made my week. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Yes, bacon and chocolate seem to go well. I don't like chocolate too much, but bacon on chocolate with chocolate is actually pretty solid. Like when I go to state fairs, like they have like fried bacon or deep fried bacon wrapped in chocolate or whatever. It is actually pretty good. You throw a little bit of salt on it, it actually makes it so much better too. How you guys hanging in there tonight though? It's Monday. Hopefully the beginning of the week has been solid. Hasn't been shitty for the start. Yeah, but that is you're just making a s'more with strawberries and bacon in between. The sourness from the slight tartness from the strawberry also probably makes that really delicious. Thank you, Sovish. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. What are you guys doing? Were you guys cooking too? Oh crap. This is pork. This is my pork. You guys cooking or you guys just happen to stumble upon me? You have to try it. It's like the best thing ever. I'll make it one of these days. Maybe I'll do like a whole like camping themed cooking day. Or maybe I'll even go outside and do it. I haven't done an IRL in a while. I do IRLs here and there. But it's been cold lately, so I haven't really been going outside, period. But that sounds like a good idea. Just go outside and like roast some marshmallows and make make some s'mores and whatnot. It'd be kind of fun. It would be kind of fun. And that's a pretty decent recipe to have. That does sound really good. I'm usually not a sweets person, but I can get down with that. I can definitely get down with that. Okay, adding that. Oil, add the garlic. Break the meat up. And then add the peppercorns. Yo, my stomach is not gonna be my friend after tonight. Because the Szechuan peppercorns and then the Thai chilies I added on top of it's gonna hurt. But it'd be worth it. I haven't had Mapo tofu in a long time. I haven't made it in a while either. Last time I made it was probably like over a year ago. Hey, that makes sense. More savory. Well, I prefer less sweet ones in general, like cheesecake. Cheesecake usually isn't overly sweet, especially if you don't put like a syrup on top of it. Cheesecake is my favorite dessert. So you can kind of see like my sweets tolerance for that. But yeah, I mean, you're adding bacon to s'mores basically, so that's definitely a much more savory one. Definitely could do roasted marshmallows or one of these days. I need to get like a grill. I haven't had a grill in a while. I want to do like barbecue. I did ribs one day. One week I did Dr. Pepper ribs. If you ever heard of those, one day, but it just didn't turn out well because it was just like I cooked them in the oven. It's not the same as using the grill, like a smoker or something like that. It turned out like fall off the bone, but the texture just wasn't what I wanted. Alright, what else I gotta do? Add your ground Szechuan. Okay, gotta add some of this Szechuan. I like the tingly feeling that the Szechuan gives, the peppercorns. So I'm at a decent amount. The mala, as some would say. I don't know if mala has become like a common word in cooking yet. Just like umami has become a common, well, it's like the sixth sense or the sixth taste flavor profile that is widely accepted now. But I don't think mala has become just yet, because it's like it's not even a actual flavor. It's a sensation. Because actually, when my cousin came to visit, we went to a bar down on the strip. They had like a special experience drink where you would bite into a rosebud or a bud of a flower, and then you would drink the drink, and you would not taste the alcohol. But that also gave like a numbing, shocking feeling to it. So it's starting to get kind of a little bit mainstream. Never cooked soda. Never cooked with soda before, but there's one time we did beer roasted chicken. Beer roasted chicken goes fucking crazy. Soda is really good for cooking, like Sprite and Coke. Like Coca-Cola Roast is really good too. Hi, Ren. How's it going? I hope you're doing good. Your grief counselor died. That's never good, but I hope you're doing good. Hopefully you don't have too much grief. Life is too good to waste. There's too much good food out there in the world to miss out on. And if you haven't started to try the different things in the world, trust me, it's a good way to open up your mind and learn new cultures and meet new people, honestly. Because food is a universal language. Everyone speaks food. Everyone's got to eat. So combine the water, cornstarch in a small bowl. Spicy bean sauce. Oh, that's starting to get to my throat. Okay, yep. That Szechuan peppercorn is starting to get hot. How's your day going other than your grief counselor passing? Senor Wenzel. Well, that's not going to work. Whew, my stomach is really not going to sit well. Let's just get this stuff going so I can mix it in. Some water, cornstarch. Oh, that's too much. Too much cornstarch. I might have messed it up, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Water here, water there. Add some chicken bouillon because I don't have any more chicken stock. Chicken bouillon to do. Whew. These Szechuan peppercorn is really getting into my nostrils. That ain't fun. I gotta find more American dishes to make too, though. I do love me my Asian dishes, but it's really difficult to keep a good variety going on. I appreciate you, Ninja. Thank you, thank you. You must love your bacon. I appreciate it, man. I can make more bacon dishes if you wish, but I like pork belly. Oh my gosh, pork belly is so freaking good. Like you can serve pork belly in almost any way, and I will eat it. There's almost no way that I would not. Thank you, Ninja. Bacon, bacon. I have been getting thirsty. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, pork belly is the best. Like, there's so many ways it can be served too. No matter which way you serve it, it's fucking delicious. You can do like, you can do Chinese barbecue pork belly. You can do Korean samjang, I think it's called. Samjang. Something like that. That's freaking delicious. You can have the crispy pork belly. You can have freaking like the thin slices of it. It's just so delicious any way you cook it up. You can't go wrong ever with it. What is your favorite pork belly style? I guess bacon probably is your favorite, right? I mean, bacon's technically pork belly, just thinly sliced. Ooh. Actually turned out pretty good. Let me taste it real quick. Make sure that's decent. Oh. That's pretty solid. I think it needs a little vinegar though. But other than that, it's pretty good. Oh, it has that good mala to it. Pork belly bacon, of course. I don't know why I asked. You know, I just had to ask just to make sure. Just want to make sure that you're actually, you know, you ain't lying. That you made your name up that way. Oh my, my tongue is numb now. I guess adding all of that Szechuan peppercorn actually made it actually very mala. It's actually not as spicy as I thought it was going to be. I added a lot of peppers to it. I'm just going to put it in here for now while I make the sauce for the wontons. Oh, I forgot to add sugar. Whatever. I add sugar now. Ooh, that might have been too much. Yeah, I think my favorite pork belly dish has to be Chinese barbecue pork belly. Like the one that they have hanging out on the every like Chinatown kind of barbecue spot. It is so good. I don't know if you've ever had it, but it's next level because of the texture, the nice crunch. It's like chicharron and pork belly at the same time. Like, how can that be bad? And then you just dip it in any kind of sauce you want hoisin. Sweet sauce is freaking fabulous. How do I make this? Oh, this also take minced pork too? Oh, no, that's not it. Okay, black vinegar, soy sauce, Szechuan peppercorn. Okay, easy enough. Basically the same ingredients. Vinegar. Sugar. That's a lot of sugar. That was an accident. Soy sauce. Sesame. Chili oil. And you've never had it that way? Yo, you should really try it. Honestly, because it's also like a texture bomb. It's what and that's what makes it so delicious. It has such great texture. If you ever had chicharron, imagine that with bacon. It's like crispy bacon, but better. I haven't had it in a little bit though. Usually I go and get some barbecue because it also the other dish you usually get from a Chinese barbecue joint is roasted duck. Oh, I haven't had roasted duck in a while either. All right, I think my wontons are ready to go in. There we go. How do I make this pretty? Oh! I know what I can do. Oh, I forgot to put the Szechuan. Hold on. Excuse me. You've never had duck but wanted to, but never have tried? Oh my gosh, you're missing out. You're kind of missing out. Duck is a fatty chicken, like a juicy fatty chicken if it's cooked right at least. It's so good. Of all the poultries, duck is probably the only one where I say is actually good. Like chicken, turkey, I can live without. Duck though, if it's done correctly, oh my god, it's so good. Definitely missing out if you've never had duck. Especially like Peking duck, roasted duck, oh my gosh. Make me salivate, but I mean, I'm making food right now, so I can't be mad. Okay. Let us plate up. Did I turn off that? I did not turn that off. There we go. All right. First things first, we're going to plate up the... Let's get some wontons in here just because it's piping hot. Wonton. Oh no, splashing oil everywhere. Okay, this. Alright, I made a mess. I did not mean to make a mess. I made a mess though. You going duck hunting with a friend but got canceled? Oh. Dang. Duck hunting sounds fun. I don't know. Do you guys like I've seen people go duck hunting, but I've never seen them actually cook the duck. I thought it was always mostly for the game. Not necessarily the more of the thrill of the hunt versus actually eating the duck. I guess that's why you bring dogs to hunt the ducks down, right? I've never gone duck hunting before, so I don't know how that works. Add a few cuts of green onion or shallots. Not shallots. What are they called? Freaking. I don't know. Forgot. Words are hard. So we got our dumplings. Then we get some rice. What am I going to put the bowl of rice in? There we go. Mapo tofu. It's just a bunch of spicy dishes today. When people hunt animals, they don't waste the meat. They either preserve the stuff or they don't cook it right away, and people hunt and never waste food. I guess, yeah. I mean, that's kind of true. I'm thinking more like fishing, I guess. Fishing, you just catch and release versus cooking the food sometimes and cooking the fish sometimes. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, why would you ever shoot something and not eat it, like deer, whatnot? You're right. I don't go hunting too often, so don't really have too much experience with it. It's been a while. It's been years. When I used to live in Wisconsin, I'd go once in a while, but not often at all. Alright, and then the cucumbers. I gotta stack these ones nice. Can't let these ones be ugly. Oh. Clean that off real quick. I didn't cut them even, so they might not stack nicely. And I'm getting oil everywhere again. Gosh darn it. All right, that's a good base. Now we just make them like a pyramid. Sorry, gotta concentrate on getting this, make it look pretty. Okay. I think I did a pretty decent job on that. Just gotta clean up some of these oil drips here. There's a lot of people that do fishing sport, toss the fish back, kill. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. Some people kill to cull the population too, right? I don't know if that's entirely true, but I think there's a few people who go out hunting for like, obviously, like squirrels and stuff that don't actually eat squirrel. They just do it for the hunt, even though a squirrel is one of the most harmless animals out there. And that is the cucumber salad. It's not as pretty as the Din Tai Fung, but I think I did a pretty close job. I know I eat squirrel. I've eaten squirrel before. I used to eat it pretty often. I'm just saying, when people go hunting, they hunt. Sometimes I've seen them hunt it and not eat the actual squirrel. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a case by case thing. So I think my meal is finished here. So we got nice cucumber salad, spicy cucumber salad, like at Din Tai Fung. Then we have our nice spicy wontons. So wontons in spicy garlic sauce. I mean, a lot of these sauces are very similar. This one's cold, this one's warm though. And then we have Mapo tofu. Haven't had it in a long time. And especially all together. You steal the wontons. Yo, this actually looks kind of fire. I haven't had like good Chinese food, like actual Chinese food, in a long time. I was craving Panda Express last week. Well, my cousin was here, so I stopped and got some Panda Express, but that's not Chinese food. I swear that's not Chinese food. So can't really consider it that. But this is actual Chinese food. So let's give that a try. Let's taste it. Let's see if I can get a better view. There we go. Turn that one off. All right, first the cucumber. What's good, Tone? Yo, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Happy Monday to you. Hope the week's been good for you. You never had traditional Chinese food? Traditional Chinese food is actually quite underrated. When I used to work at a Chinese restaurant, they would serve like the stuff that I was talking about, like the Panda Express type food, and then they would make their own meal from themselves. And that's where I kind of learned to eat traditional Chinese food. Who eats greens? This is actually not traditional Chinese food whatsoever. This here, the cucumbers, this is like very Americanized. But it's delicious. I actually did a pretty good job. I thought it was going to be bad because I didn't let it sit. Wow. Who eats greens? Bro, we're getting old, okay? We are getting old. You have to eat the greens. Otherwise, it's over, okay? Vegetables taste like sad. They don't taste like sad, okay? If you make them right, they will be good. Like, this is full of oils, okay? So it's quite delicious. It's quite delicious, okay? Stop hating. Burgers and hot dogs. I love burgers and hot dogs. Last week, I was craving burgers so much, I made 3 lamb burgers and smashed it all in one day. Because I didn't have beef, so I just made lamb burgers. All right. Then we got spicy wonton. Each sauce tastes distinctly different, even though the ingredients are very similar. Oh, it has a ton of mala flavor. Like my tongue, I can't even feel anymore. Yeah, that's really good. I'm actually really surprised that actually turned out really good. I thought it was gonna taste like chili oil, but the pepper is making my tongue very numb. Mm. Why you gotta make fun of me, my dude? Why you gotta make fun of me? There's ain't the time for that. I can't cook. That's why I'm learning. I'm learning. This actually does look really. This is actually really good though. And then Mapo tofu, the main one. Even though the wontons is really good. My tongue is very numb right now. Oh, I can't get this piece of tofu, even though I don't like tofu. This isn't green, but I'm sure that you guys wouldn't like it. Cheers. I haven't had Mapo tofu in so long. I miss these flavors. What else can this tongue do? Oh my gosh. Bro. My stomach is not going to be able to take this. I already added like 20 peppers in these. I hate you. Luckily, I have a beer with me. Hold on, let me take one more bite of this. Hold. What's level 1 pepper? Level 1 pepper is. I will bite into a pepper. That's level 1. I'll eat a Thai chili. That's level 1. Level 2 is supposed to be a habanero, but it's more. I'll eat 2 of these for level 2, 3 sometimes, depending on how generous I'm feeling. And then level 3, which is like 100,000 points, is you tell me what kind of pepper you want me to buy, I will go buy it and I will eat it on stream. Sleepy redeemed the level 3 not that long ago, and he made me get this hot sauce here. This one, Gator X, is made of pepper X. I guess I should flip it, but he made me buy this. I bought it, and joke's on him, it tastes fantabulous. It's not even bad. So he didn't get his money's worth because it wasn't even that bad. I had to take a shot of it to even do anything for me. Oh, my tongue is so numb right now. Cap, bro. Chris came up in here and ate that shit, and she liked it. She liked it so much, she went and bought her own bottle of the hot sauce. She probably still has some unless she ran out already. It's really good. You want to make tacos? Don't give me started with tacos. I want some tacos. I definitely do.
Rags 414 spent scripper monies on each pepper level 2.
Oh, you a hoe for that.
2,000 points.
All right, that's 1 pepper. You a hoe, bro. Y'all won't even let me enjoy my food? Is that how it is? Y'all don't even let me enjoy my food? I don't think good ones are easy to make. Good tacos take a lot of prep. But my idea of a good taco is a little more skewed, I guess. Because like El Pastor is like the minimum. And then I either do lengua, which takes like 4 or 5 hours to make. And then tripa is also very difficult to make because you have to cook down the intestines for some time, and then you deep fry it. So I don't know. You're saying it's easy, but it's a lot. Look, I'm gonna do it. Bro. All right. How many hydrates was that? 3, 4 hydrates. I don't have any like milk or anything. The only thing I have is heavy cream. I think heavy cream would do really good for quelling spicy, right? It's milk but thick milk. 2 C's. Been going for like 2.5 hours only. My food just got done, so how about to about the heavy cream, and he's okay, buddy. Okay. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah. All right. Those peppers for you, Rags Cage. Oh, my heart is really going to be. I'm going to have heartburn tomorrow for sure. This is for you, buddy. Ah! Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough peppers. I mean, nothing but spicy food today. Bro, my stomach and my butthole are not going to be friends with me tomorrow. We going to fight tomorrow, that's for sure. When you make tacos, you do 4 people, most people can't. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Still, making a good al pastor is really difficult, I would say. I don't mess with carne side of tacos that much. They good, but not my flavor. When did you guys go? Wait, you guys went recently? What the heck? Ninja Bacon is a fire name. Ninja Bacon 420 at that. Goes hard. Okay, barbacoa is not bad. I hate chicken. Don't talk to me about chicken. Never in my life would I order a chicken taco. Oh, you guys went recently. What the hell? Okay. Taco El Feliz? I hadn't heard of that. Is this a new place? Holy moly. I guess us talking about it, you're like, you know, you guys want to go down there. That's pretty cool. Scope it out for us. Like this spiciness and then the numminess afterwards is not helping. Two out of 5 stars. What?
414.
Yo, Lamar, thank you for gifting the sub to Rags. He showed don't deserve it, but thank you so much. Appreciate you. He a hoe and he don't deserve anything for, but look, he don't get no ass. Thank you. Flashing lights and flashing flesh is a little too much. Okay, that's crazy. I didn't know it was like that. I thought it was just like an anime theme bar. I can't feel my tongue anymore. But it's still spicy somehow. A flashing flesh. No, I mean, that's close enough, honestly. That's probably close enough to what it actually is. Oh, yo, this is getting hard to eat, but it tastes so good. I was just talking about it, actually. I know Murray probably moving out of Houston soon. I think I'm gonna go down to Houston on the end of May, beginning of June for DreamCon. I don't know if you guys know about what GeneCon is. GeneCon is RDC World. If you guys are familiar with who RDC World is, they do like comedy skits, especially with anime and stuff like that. They created a con, and it's gonna be based in it's hosted in Houston, and I'm gonna be attending that one. You hitting the Midwest one? Hey, if you got the moolah, come through to Houston for the DreamCon, bro. RDC World skits are hilarious. So, if you like anime, they will get you. I think I'm even gonna cosplay for it. The peppers are making me full more than the food is. I was hungry a second ago. Then I ate them peppers and now I'm not hungry no more. I hate you guys. I hate you guys. Huh.
Oh, 2 off spent script the monies on hydrate. For 200 points.
I heard you. I heard you. Peppers. I like spicy food. Trust me, I like spicy food. But, oh, beer. All right. I told you I ain't making no crab ragoon, okay? I despise crab ragoon. I spent my youth, hours upon hours of my youth, making crab ragoon, okay? So, I can't stand it. I can't stand crab ragoon no more. It sucked away my soul. How long did I work at Warren's Walk? Like 4 years? That feels like 4 years. I'm a phony, bro? Bro, crab ragoon not even Chinese. It's Chinese American, bro. Oh, I feel my heartburn kicking in. That's you with pho? Look, out of all the Southeast Asian noodles, I have to say, pho is probably my number. I would say like number 2, probably number 2. Like of the 3 big ones, right? There's khao piek, there's pho, and then there's kapun. Mine is definitely kaput number 1, pho number 2, and then khao piek number 1. Pho number. I'm not even thinking straight because the pepper is starting to make my head numb. God damn it. I appreciate you, Lamar. Dang, gifting some air following. You chilling. You chilling. I appreciate you, man. Crab ragoon tastes like shit. Thank you, master. Thank you. Tell this mother sucker, okay? Tell him. He over here trying to tell me to make crab ragoon. I've made so much crab ragoon in my life. Kapun is some good shit. That's number 3. Number 3. Okay, it's my least favorite. I'm sorry. Curry is good. Curry noodles is okay. But kapun is just not. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. Khao piek is definitely my favorite. So it should be. It is easy. All it is cream cheese, fake ass crab, not even real crab, fake ass crab, wrapped in a damn wonton. That's all it is. Shit, weak. Weak, I tell you. What I had to do to make it good was pour sugar over it. Because then it becomes like a donut. It's a donut with crab in it. You can't get mad at that. Use some real crab, then it wouldn't be crab ragoon. Crab ragoon has to have fake ass crab in it. That's the whole point of it. What I make? Hold on, let me show you. I can show you. We got, those cucumbers that you eat at Din Tai Fung. Spicy cucumber. This one's almost all gone, but we made some spicy wontons. I hand rolled these. Took me like an hour, but I did it. And then some Mapo tofu. So just some like Szechuan food more than anything. The Midwest accent came through. Well, what Midwest accent are you talking about? And you learn how to make meat buns? I do too, actually. There's like a meat bun that Laos people / Southeast Asian people make called kalapao, which uses like I don't know, is it tapioca flour? It's wheat flour, but it's like puffy. Yeah, like barbecue meat buns. I have to make that. I haven't made it before. I gotta make it one of these days. Even has like an egg in the middle sometimes, which is fabulous. Don't know why more people don't do that. But I have to learn how to make that. You like meat buns with glass noodle inside? I'm gonna pass on that. Sorry. Gotta have the meats. Gotta have the meats in it. Ugh. Yeah, I got like peppercorn stuck in my back of my tongue now. Like the ones that use the mushrooms, wood ear mushroom, meat, a little bit of egg in it. Because down on the cost, I guess you're right. We're not talking about cost though. Why you right? You need to stream more. Cause look, I have been contemplating maybe streaming on like Wednesday again, but I've been very like busy, and plus like I need like money to make food. If I'm gonna make food every time too, it takes a while. But I might try to pop in on Wednesdays here and there to do a couple things. I do have some ideas, but I have to work on a lot of stuff right now. There's a few things that I'm still revamping, and I haven't really completely figured it out yet. There's a lot of work, and then I'll more likely do a few more streams. But well, I'll get there. Just ask Rags for some points. He has a shit ton. We're Asian, so we got to talk about costs. You ain't wrong. That's what I'm talking about. Costs right now. It costs money to make these meals, but I don't know. When it comes to food, that I'm gonna eat and make, I want it to be the best. I'm not gonna cut corners unless I'm making it for a party or something. Then we talking. Then we talking about cutting corners and trying to lower the cost a little bit. But if I'm making it myself, I'm gonna eat it, and I'm gonna make it. And the way I'm gonna make it is gonna be the way I like it. If I made it for somebody else, sure, you can get the bad one. Your moms make tofu from scratch. Get the fuck out of here. The only time I seen somebody make tofu from scratch was from freaking Initial D. That only time I ever seen anybody make tofu. You did egg rolls and fried rice and white rice for the kids' school. You made it for school. Bro, that's too much. That's too much work. Like selling large quantities of food to cater, I couldn't do that. It just has to be for me. That's what I'm saying. Like, especially with the way I cut corners, like, I ain't trying to do all of that. Oh, you made it today? Holy goddamn! I thought it was like a while ago, but you just had that conference today too. That's crazy. Your mom buys a farm that makes the soy milk. That's what's up. Hopefully you don't live in America because hopefully you live in America because our soybean farmers need the help because shit ain't working. We ain't selling soybeans no more, so we need that. That's what's up though. I love soy milk. I used to drink soy milk a lot as a kid, even though it's the super sweetened ones, like the Yeo one that you buy at the Asian store. I used to drink that all the time before it was cool to drink soy milk. Oh hell no! 400 egg rolls and just fucking or get out of here. I can barely roll like 5 egg rolls before I get tired of that shit. That's ridiculous. And then the frying 400, like oh my god. Then having to go to conference, get out of here. That's too much. You have a huge stockpile of soybeans. How? You just buy it from the farmers near you? I mean, I guess you buy local. That's good. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. That nobody put points in for a dad joke, okay? No one put in for some dad jokes. That's somebody take away some of for points. Almond milk gang? Nah. Almond milk is too. It's actually falling out of favor again, I think. Right? I think oat milk is the hip thing nowadays. I feel like oat milk is like, yeah, like I said, oat milk is the cool thing now, right? Almond milk has fallen out of favor. Now it's all about oat. I still stick to the soy when I can. I buy the Asian one. Don't know why your mom bought a fuck ton. Now the mice just eating them. That's a rip. At least you get soy milk and tofu every once in a while. Even if it's every long once in a while. That's helping a lot of the farmers out there. I know they're struggling out there. Farmers are definitely struggling in this economy. Not enough people out there or importing or exporting. You get lactose. That's crazy. I know a lot of Asian people tend to not have lactose and have a problem eating cheese and fucking drinking milk. That's crazy. Like I don't think I have a problem with it. I do get gassy after eating it here and there, but it ain't a problem. I live alone, man. It's not an issue for me. I love whole milk though. Whole milk tastes good. Lactose tastes better. It just gotta have that lactose in it. I don't think it's the lactose in whole milk that makes it taste like that. Trust me, it's not the lactose. Oh man. I mean, oat milk is just also like whole milk where it's extremely extra sweetened. I mean, why the heck not? I'm single as fuck. I'm gonna eat food that I like to eat. Ain't nobody live with me. Ain't nobody else gotta deal with it besides me. If anything, I just light a damn candle. Call it a day, baby. That's true. As a kid, you do have to drink milk to gain that access. But as Asians, apparently, we lack the gene. Period. I guess that's true. That you lose it. That's why a lot of people lose it eventually as they grow older. But I don't drink milk very often. I drink milk maybe like 3 or 4 times a year, and I'm typically fine. Not only do I drink milk only 3 or 4 times a year, a lot of times when I drink it, it's way past its due date. So that's probably why my bacteria is still there, because I eat it when it's like still when it's starting to get bad. So the bacteria is all in there. It's like the older this is going to get. So it's some strong bacteria I got down there for sure. I only need to take, it's like taking a pill. I only got to take it once every 4 years or so. You burn your tongue trying to taste corned beef rib. You made the cabbage and corned beef, right? You gotta cool it down. You gotta do the method, the hot method. Bro, it's because I don't drink milk. The only time I buy milk is when I make a recipe, like I'm baking or something. I'll have milk, and then it just sits in my fridge for a while, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to drink this, otherwise I'm wasting it. So I drink it, and it's probably almost bad by the time I drink it. It's all about breast milk, for sure. You ain't wrong, bro. Bottle that shit up, bottle that breast milk up, and sell it. You making plenty of money. There's a lot of people actually buying breast milk nowadays. Yeah, I mean, that's different though. Cam Dang is just bubble boy. Just put the kid in the bubble. He allergic to everything. Cambodian breast milk. Bro, there's a market for it, man. There's a market for it. Just saying. Yeah, just do it. I think there's a huge market for it now because of the price of milk in general, and I mean all kinds of farming things is ridiculous. Don't get flagged. The CIA, your CIA agent about to call you tomorrow, asking about that breast milk. They want some. They put it on pre-order. You and your brother drink glass of milk. Why though? Who goes and goes? I want a glass of milk. Who goes and say they want to drink a glass of milk? That is their preferred drink. I know it's very nutritious. Don't get me wrong. It's nutritious as fuck. But who goes and says, I want a glass of milk? Really? I feel like milk doesn't go well with anything other than cereal or like bread or something. Or some kind of bakery good. And I don't eat those often. So there's no day I wake up and go, oh, a glass of milk sounds dandy. I don't drink milk like that. Milk is not that good. Chocolate. Okay, Oreos, chocolate chip cookies, good combination with milk. I understand. I don't eat either of those things. I don't like chocolate. That's crazy that you can just get a glass of milk and be good with that. Squirting your coffee and the woman's done fixing. Bro. I've never had breast milk. I've never tasted breast milk. I wouldn't mind trying one of these days, but I don't think you're going to get the flavor and the essence of it in your coffee, my dude. PB&J milk. I guess some people eat PB&J with milk. I can see that, especially with the peanut butter getting stuck to the roof of your mouth and everything. You need something to wash it down with. Makes sense. Maddie's about to eat natto or rice. Bro, natto is disgusting. I always try everything at least once. And I'm open-minded to food, but natto is something else. That's just what the fuck? It's like eating pure fermented fish, but whatnot, almost. It's really close. Not as bad, but it's pretty close. I would not do that. That's crazy. I mean, if she like natto, let her enjoy her natto. Oreo cookies and milk are different. That's the only case where I would actually eat cookies. I would go almost out of my way to get cookies, but I don't enjoy it enough to actually buy it from the store. If I had it laying around, if I was living with my family, they usually have something like that laying around, I'd eat it, but nah, I can't. Natto tastes like vanilla. It tastes like a funky vanilla if you're saying it like that. Or you talking about breast milk. Oh, breast milk. Probably talking about breast milk. I'm not natto. Definitely don't taste like that. My bad. Dyslexia. My dyslexia kicking in. Like I said, the Szechuan is making my mind numb a little bit, so I'm kind of tripping out a little bit. I don't think I've ever had breast milk though. Don't know if I would. I mean, I don't mind trying it. I'd try it once, but it got to be from somebody I don't know. I'd rather have breast milk that I don't know. Bro, breast milk do wonders. It's like stem cells. Stem cells is very, very strong in scientific world. Might get laced. Who lacing breast milk? Who in their right mind lacing breast milk? Like what? You know what? I'm gonna get this motherfucker. I'm gonna put some shit in there. Wait, Master 801 is mother? Your mother? What? Nuh-uh, you lying. No way. Oh, sorry. What? Oh, you said like what? Okay, look. This is the Leslie going crazy. This Leslie say, what mom would do that? I'm not slow, bro. This shit is numbing me. My tongue is still like half numbed. Okay, my bad. There's no women who breastfeed are recommended to not take pills. I guess that's. I mean, yes. You also shouldn't be drinking and all that craziness, like, cause you pass it on to your child, not as if they were still in your belly, but it's still your body producing it, so it's taking nutrients from yourself into it too. Eat a piece of lettuce. That might help. I actually have lettuce. Red leaf lettuce. Even the cream and stuff? Yeah, for sure. Yo, y'all making it seem like breast milk is like a hot commodity. It probably is. French doors? That's what these are called? French doors? I guess. Not gonna lie, I didn't have like a cool refrigerator until I bought my mom a fridge a few years back. I always had those old ones that last forever though. They do last forever, the old ones. These newer ones, they break pretty easily. That don't look red to you? What? What are you talking about? It is red leaf lettuce, but it's kind of dark. The tips, it's not, yeah. It's kind of, you can kind of see it. See, it's red. It's also going bad a little bit, but it's the red tips. Red tips. Lettuce is a neat plant in that it has like little fibers and apparently cleanse your tongue of what triggering your taste bud. Purple. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I didn't name the plant. I didn't name the lettuce. When I went to the store, it was labeled red cabbage. I agree with you. It should be called purple cabbage or lettuce. You guys still got an old fridge from 2008? Shit. That's fancy to me, okay? I come up from a poor ass family, so we didn't have good supplies for a very long time. I think my mom still has a stove that my sister bought for them way back. It was actually it's a pretty nice stove, but the oven doesn't work anymore, and they still have it. They don't use the oven. They use a conventional oven to cook anything they need to put in the oven nowadays. So I was thinking about buying a new oven for them, but it's too much work. They got too much going on there. So, yeah, it's, you know. Yeah, I tried to too, but I don't mess with gas. Electricity, I fuck with. I fuck with electricity. If there's like a problem with the electrical, I'll fuck with it. I actually fix a breaker box, and then totally forgot that it was on, and I felt the biggest jolt of electricity in my life. My whole left arm was numb for like 30 minutes. And my left arm is actually quite weak from that still, I think. It feels like it, but I don't believe with it. They call it red cabbage because it's exactly. And if you boil red cabbage, the water turns blue. It doesn't turn red. It definitely turns blue. Yeah, gas. Yeah, I don't fuck with gas. If it was electrical stove, sure, I'll try to fuck with it. I actually broke my electrical stove at my old apartment, the one with the coils. I broke one of the coils, and I managed to fix that. I still fixed that. But gas, I don't fuck with. I'm not trying to do that. Yeah, bro, I had to put in a new breaker for what a new electrical line. I put that shit in, because I'm somewhat of a handyman. I think sometimes my dumbass did forget to turn off the electricity though when I touched it, and I did get shocked hard as fuck. I learned my lesson. Wear gloves. You change life electrical. It's just the skill. It is definitely a skill issue. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely a skill issue. Is it always live? No, there's a main line. There's a main line, isn't there? There's a main breaker that you just turned off. That you turn off before you fuck with it. Because I know that works. Because I tested it. It's still live though? Shit. Well, I'm not dead, and I got the job done. So, lesson learned. I don't have to do that stuff anymore. I'll pay. I have enough money to pay people now to do that. I definitely learned my lesson. Don't get me wrong. I definitely learned my lesson. But it's for sure a skill issue. YouTube don't tell you everything, okay? The internet is not gonna save you from getting electrocuted. They warn you, but sometimes you don't heed the warning. Yeah. My house back in Wisconsin is like 150 years old. The whole place needs to be rewired. And they quoted like $7-8 grand. I was like, that's crazy. They can live without electricity. They'll be all right. I don't live there no more. Yep. Same as mine. Yep. Also because I'm the one who did it. But yeah, I don't do that no more. Now I stay in places that I can pay somebody to take care of. That's wild. You're not wrong. When you see something that says do not do something, it's made to look at your attention. It's made to get your attention. If something gets your attention, you're less likely to you're more likely to look at it, but you're more likely to do the opposite of what it tells you. Your curiosity takes over at that point. And I'm a very curious person, so I've definitely hurt myself a little too many times not listening to warning labels. Especially on food. Like, due dates on food, it's over. I have not read that shit. Don't touch that penis. That's not a warning label. Oh yeah, Rex, I think I figured out why your name doesn't pop up on my screen. For some reason, it's your color. If you change your color, you might show up on the screen. Somebody was having that same problem that they weren't showing up on my screen. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Cause somebody changed their color and it fixed it. I don't remember what happened. I don't know if that's the real thing. One of these stickers I feel are just suggestions. 100%. Especially when you're poor. They just give you an idea of how long it's been sitting there, more than anything. That shit changed color on its own. Hey, I don't know. I know you like the color purple clouds and whatnot, so didn't know if you chose that one specifically. Oh, so I mean, like anything that you get from California, I learned this recently. Anything you get from California will almost always be labeled as may cause cancer. Because California has a really, really strict law where anything that even touches anything remotely that may give you cancer, they have to label it with that. Like even like it touches something that might give you cancer, it has to have that label. So, but that's just a California law. I don't know if it's. I mean, everything practically has that label now because it's California, but it's really bad when they it doesn't help the case. Because basically, if everything has that label, everything's gonna give you cancer, and it's just scaring people now. When meat turns gray or green, it needs to be tossed out. Not immediately, okay? What you do is you cut around it. Okay, you cut around it until you see only pink. Okay. No, I'm not that broke. I'm not that broke anymore. I used to do some crazy like cost saving things like that back in the day. Not anytime recently, but definitely do shit like that before. Entire air in Cali is cancer? Not really. Cancer. I mean, Cali has bad air, but so do 99% of the countries, like big cities in the U.S. or in the world, honestly. And they're actually trying to do something about it compared to everywhere else. Where did my music go? Yeah, I know it doesn't work. Technically, it doesn't work. Like, especially with bread, like moldy bread. I didn't learn that until I was I didn't know that quite until I was older, a lot older. That just because you cut off the parts of the bread that has mold, because the mold grows into it, it. Yeah, I've eaten a lot of moldy bread as a kid, lots of moldy bread. Yes, I eat moldy. I used to eat moldy bread all the time. Nah, when you broke, you don't eat it. Sadai man. Hey, it worked. Yeah, it's the color. Why is it the color? It's so weird. But that did fix it. I mean, I can see your name show up with the testing. Yeah, once bread starts getting bold, you have to toss it out because it's just the way the bread is. Yeah, 100%. Scrape the mold off. See? Rags agrees with me. Nah, I agree. I've been freezing my bread now. If I know I'm not gonna eat I can finish a whole loaf of bread. Like I bought this not even a week ago, and that's almost gone. But I buy bags of bread from Lee's. I don't know if you guys know what Lee's is. Lee's is a banh mi sandwich shop. But they have like on every day they cut off the butt ends of the baguettes. I buy them because it's only $1. You get like a giant bag like this, and I can't finish that in a week. So this is what I have left from probably like a month ago. To be honest, I freeze them because I can't eat it all. It's a good deal. $1 for some cut off bread. Freaking fabulous. It's just butt ends of baguettes. Yes, I know you know. I don't know if everyone else knows what Lee's Sandwiches is. I know they're national. They are a national chain. They have them in a lot of places. But they say the one here in Vegas is actually the best one. Which I can't deny. They're not horrible. No, bro. Why do people not eat the booty bread? Okay? It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite part of the bread, but it's a fucking waste not to eat it. My whole ass family did the same shit. They would take that bread off. They wouldn't even throw it away or anything. They would leave it in the bag. They take it off and put it back into the bag. Why? Why you do that? Just eat the fucking bread. It's just bread. I guess it's like eating all crust. People don't like to eat crust, sure. But it's bread. Like, what? Get the fuck out of here, man. It's just crust. It's just more crust on the bread. And I don't mind crust. Keep it until after everything is gone and then eat the end slice. Why? Why do you save it till the end? Unless you want to savor it. Like, what's the point? Just eat the damn bread. Maybe it don't make your sandwich look as good. Like, come on, what? You should never waste it, man. Feed it to the birds, man. Call me a fucking bird, because I'm going to eat that shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Bread ain't cheap. Bread ain't cheap, okay? A loaf of bread is like $2 at minimum now, and that's if it's on sale. It's not the back of the day where you can buy a loaf of bread for like $0.25. It ain't. Shit precious, man. Thank you. I got called pretty earlier today, okay? Don't get at me. I got called pretty earlier today. I don't know if it was a man or a woman, but they called me pretty, and I'll take it. Because men don't get complimented enough. Never. Wait, white bread is nasty? Get out of here. For some reason, to me, I think white bread is the best tasting bread. Out of all the breads, it tastes the best. It has like a slight tinge of sweetness to it too. Because wheat bread, whole grain bread, it tastes like shit. Like any kind of whole grain, healthy shit, food from you. It's gonna taste like that. Like the honey wheat and shit is okay, but the white bread it tastes good, okay? Alright. Have some fun with your sons. Have fun. It is bleach, but it tastes better. It tastes better. I definitely prefer white bread. I don't mind like wheat bread. I try to order whole grain wheat bread when I can, but it's more expensive. Two, it don't taste as good. Like sourdough bread either. Like it's sour. Like I don't want my bread to be sour. I want my bread to taste good. And my palate caters more towards like a sweeter bread. I mean, what else kind of bread would you like then? What other kind of bread do you get? Focaccia bread? What the fuck is a focaccia bread? Is focaccia bread like the fake bread shit? When I was on keto, I ate that keto ass bread. That shit weak. Okay, Hawaiian sweet roll is a different story. Okay, like that's like eating pan leche. Like that shit is fire. Milk bread, insane. You love a sourdough bread. Okay, sir. Sourdough goes pretty decent with the sandwich when you're eating like a very salty cheese. I think it goes well. That I fuck with. I'd rather have that than a white piece of white bread, sure. But if I'm eating like a peanut butter sandwich, you gonna eat a sourdough peanut butter sandwich? Is that what you gonna do? Whole wheat tastes like shit. I'm sorry, whole wheat just don't taste good. Might be a dried jalapeno on that thing. Bro, Hawaiian sweet bread is that's a whole nother level. I like that. Between that, I mean, it is basically milk bread. Hawaiian sweet bread is basically milk bread. That shit is good. I bought a whole loaf the other day and I ate the fuck out. It didn't last 2 days, but it was delicious, and I don't regret nothing. What you talking about? The Sara Lee one? The big they have like a big circle one. That's kind of like pull apart too. If that's the one you're talking about, I seen that one. That one got shit ton of sugar in it as well, though. Yeah, like I was saying, like sourdough tastes good on a sandwich. If you're eating a sandwich, like a ham cheese sandwich, something that's like salty to counterbalance the taste of the bread. Sure, but you don't eat it with peanut butter, right? You eat white bread with peanut butter. You'll eat white bread out with like it's universal. It's very versatile. You can use it with all kinds of sandwiches. It doesn't matter what kind of sandwich you use it for, you know? Sourdough only goes well with like a tomato soup or something like that, you know? There's specific niches to it. Personally, that's my feelings on it. Sure, French bread is A1. We not talking about artisanal breads. I guess sourdough kind of falls into that. Look, if your parents were health conscious, I mean, you say, hey, I don't think they were health conscious, but wheat bread is typically more expensive too, so I'm not sure why they would buy whole wheat bread. I don't mind whole wheat bread. I'll eat whole wheat bread. When I get a chance, if it's the same price, I'll buy whole wheat bread just for my health. But I don't know. The taste is not amazing. I'd rather just eat white bread. Love me my white bread. Had to make do with PB&J sandwiches. PB&J goes crazy. Rye bread? You don't like rye bread? It's basically like fucking sourdough. Personally, I feel like it's just like sourdough to me. Tastes the goddamn same. Just not as airy? Not airy. That's not the word. Like thick? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't have as much bite to it. Bro, French bread does go hard. Like a French baguette. If we talking about like types of bread, yes, French baguette, my favorite. That's why banh mi sandwich is the best. The best sandwich out there. Don't argue with me. Because a banh mi sandwich is the best. Hands down. Best combination of all flavor. And I'm not talking about like a barbecue pork one or anything like that. I'm talking about the cold cuts. The back. Yeah, I'm saying rye, it tastes almost exactly like sour bread, but it's like a little bit different texture. Your parents buy white bread. I love the cheap white bread. It's the best. Stop. Blasphemy. Man just named the worst sandwiches to put over it. Like the only sandwich I would say that has an argument. The only sandwich that has an argument with banh mi is a, what do you call it? A Philly cheesesteak. Only thing. Only that has even remotely a challenge to a banh mi sandwich. Yes, the pork pate goes crazy. Is the taco a sandwich? In this scenario, no. Taco is not a sandwich. If it was, it would be pretty close, but banh mi sandwich is still number one. This man said PB&J over a banh mi sandwich. Get the fuck out of here. The only thing that would be even remotely close, I would say, is like what are those? Schmuckers Snackums? No, what do they call them? The frozen ones? The frozen sandwiches? Snackables? Not snackables. Fuck are they called? I can't think of the name of them. I can't think of the name of the freezer peanut butter sandwich they have. Uncrustables. Get out of here. You did not say this shit. The Uncrustables go fucking hard. I don't know why they go so hard, but they go hard. Especially when you throw them in the microwave for like 2 seconds. Oh my gosh. They go to work. Yeah, they used to give us if you were bougie enough, they give you the Uncrustables for a cold sandwich for field trips. But then they got lazy and they started giving out peanut butter sandwiches. Not even peanut butter and jelly, just peanut butter. Ridiculous, I tell you. Because the schools I went to was broke as fuck. They had deep fried ones at the state fair. Those are good. Like state fairs know what they're doing, man. They just deep fry anything. Deep frying anything goes hard. Alright. Uncrustables are their most bought snacks from the NFL. Nah, I'm louse. I'm louse as hell. Super louse. You're right. You know what team specifically buys NFL? Buys the Uncrustables? I believe it's Boston. Not Boston. Baltimore. I think it's Baltimore Ravens. I don't remember. I just watched a video of it the other day. I feel like it's the Ravens, but I could be wrong. The Denver Broncos. I'm completely off, bro. I'm completely off. It was the Denver Broncos. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the whole Southeast Asian region is all mostly Sanskrit. I mean, Hmong people are more derived from Chinese people versus Cambodian, Viet, and stuff like that. Cambodian people are more derived from Indo-China, which is not necessarily less Chinese, but the whole diaspora is a little convoluted. We're all the same people at that point. Oh, 100%. Indo smell like outdo. At least you ain't. Yeah, you're right. Indo, outdo. Bro, you didn't pay for no dad jokes. You can't be making dad jokes, man. You don't make dad jokes. You gotta pay for them. That was a good one, though. Hell yeah. Honestly, even just because I'm from that region doesn't mean like I enjoy all of the food. I do enjoy a lot of the food from there, though. I do. But some of the stuff, like, when it's too fishy funky, nah, I don't fuck with it for sure. I'm louse as hell, but when they put that fermented fish sauce and shit, I have to double check to make sure that it's not crazy. They didn't add too much. The funk gets to you sometimes. It gets a little overwhelming. I can't eat it. A little bit of umami is good, but yeesh. Alright, Rags, I appreciate you coming through. I'm actually gonna bounce to. Depends on the fish sauce. I love fish sauce, regular fish sauce. Fermented fish sauce, different story. The Laos Parak fermented fish sauce, it's a little rough. Thank you. I appreciate you, Rags. I am the big spoon to your little spoon. I know. All right. I think I'm gonna throw Luna a raid if she's still raiding. She's doing a subathon. Say what up to her. She's playing some Monster Hunter. Whoa, now fuck off. All right, I appreciate y'all coming through. You guys have a wonderful night. It's time for me to clean up and take a nap. Y'all have fun. Bye. Da, 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 da.